welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you guys my essential and must-have baby items for the first 2 months of your baby's life. So I've had my son now for 2 months and I wanted to share with you guys everything that just make my day-to-day life easier and things that I just really couldn't live without. I wanted to give myself some time to film this video to kind of see actually what I really use every single day and stuff that I'm like, I mean, I could go each day without that. So if you guys are new here, hi, my name's Selah. I do different travel and lifestyle videos and I post new videos every single week. If you guys would like to be a part of the family, then please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and found it helpful, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you never miss a notification. And let's just jump right into the video because I have 10 fun things to share with you guys that I absolutely cannot live without, and I highly recommend adding them to your registry if you're pregnant or adding them to your Amazon cart if you don't already have them. So let's jump into it. First things first is the bottle washer. Now I have the Mom Cozy bottle washer and a lot of people prefer the Baby Brezza bottle washer. The reason why I chose the Mom Cozy is because it fits more bottles and the shape of it is, to me, more practical. The other one has just kind of like an odd shape and I just feel like this one takes up less counter space, even though they are both bulky. But it doesn't matter because they are a necessity. You guys, I promise you, even the couple days that I was in the hospital having to wash the bottles by hand, it sounds like such a first world problem, but I promise when you're go and constantly making bottles, it just makes your life so much easier to have that bottle washer. And actually, if you take out the little inserts inside, they're like almost little hooks, you can fit more bottles. So this one will fit like 8 bottles and it's a lifesaver. I probably run this thing like 3 times a day, especially when I plan on having more kids. Like I can't imagine not having it, and it doesn't take long because since it holds so many bottles, you're constantly recycling through. So it takes about like an hour to wash the bottles, which to me, if you have enough backup, it's perfectly fine. Once those are ready to go in, the other ones are ready to come out. So I promise you, when you have so much to do and your time is limited and you're taking care of a baby, you want to make your life as easy as possible. It is on the pricier side, but I highly recommend waiting till like Prime days, or it goes on sale a lot. So honestly, just throw it on your registry and maybe one of your family members feel like being nice, but I promise you, it is so worth it. It's honestly one of those things that are non-negotiable for me, and everyone's like, well, you have 2 hands, you can wash them in the sink. You can, but again, this is about making your life easier and things that are a necessity for me. And to me, it's a necessity. Next, I have the Boppy pillow. These come in a ton of different designs and patterns. I have this one, and it's a lifesaver because when you're constantly feeding your baby, and as they get heavier, I swear my baby has gotten so much heavier over the past couple weeks, and just like holding him in the same arm and position, it gets tiring. This Boppy pillow is so comfortable, whether you're breastfeeding, bottle feeding, it doesn't matter. Having them on this Boppy pillow and propped up is so much more comfy, and I just find it super helpful and I use it every single feeding. Another thing that I've been nonstop using is a portable changing pad, especially when we bring the baby out. This is super helpful, or some restaurants and places actually don't even have a changing pad, which I feel like they all should, but they don't. Or if you're in a park or just anywhere, this is the perfect thing. If you have to go to your car and change him, it's perfect. It pulls out like this. You can store a bunch of different baby diapers and stuff like that in there, and then it just unbuckles like this, lay them on there, and it's super easy. I honestly don't know what I would have done without this. I've used this so much. We even pack this when we go to my mother-in-law's house or my mom's house, and she uses it as well. It's just really easy for on-the-go changing, and it folds up super easy and fits right in my diaper bag. You can also just carry this if you don't even want to bring the diaper bag. So, love that. Next, I have the Snuggle Me Lounger. This is amazing, especially in the first couple months of your newborn's life. It is perfect just to have a place to set him down on. I know they're technically not supposed to nap on it, but if I'm watching him, I do let him sit there and like doze off on the Snuggle Me Lounger. It's just so tight and compact, and he loves feeling snuggled. That's why he can fall asleep in the car seat and loves falling asleep in my arms. So the Snuggle Me Lounger is just a perfect place to set him down in between you doing stuff, or if you're feeding him as well, that's a great place. It's just a perfect place to, again, set your baby down. So we've used this a ton. It comes with a lot of different covers that I got off of Amazon. And also, I will have all the stuff linked down below for you guys. Don't buy the Snuggle Me Lounger covers. They're super expensive for no reason. The ones off Amazon are half the price, and you get like a pack of 2, and they're just as good. So next, it obviously just depends on what your baby likes. We went through a ton of different pacifiers to try to see what Carter would like, and it ended up being these Bibs pacifiers. These I could not live without. He is not a huge pacifier guy, but when he does want one, it's very soothing for him. And I feel like the Dr. Browns and all of the like Phillips Abbott, all of those other ones, they were just too big. If you have a smaller baby like I do, he was 7 pounds when he was born, I feel like the other ones were just too big for their mouth and like too heavy. So these Bib ones are super lightweight and very small. They're also a bigger nipple on there that he likes, and I just like how really lightweight they are and tiny. They're not super big that take up his whole mouth if you have a smaller baby, and he really, really likes these. So these have been a lifesaver when he doesn't want a bottle and he's just being fussy and just wants something to soothe him. Again, he doesn't always love the pacifier, but it's definitely a good alternative when he does want one. Another thing that I have been loving and using a ton, these are all things that I feel like I have just been like nonstop using and I would repurchase. So this is the Frida Mom or Frida Baby ear, nose, and nail picker or something like that, but it has dual sides. Let me show you. It has this little end right here for their ear and everything, and then it has this kind of a circular edge as well as this pointed edge. I use this all the time to get the gunk out of his ears, inside of his fingernails get really dirty, in his nose if he has like little crusty boogers or something. This is such a nice tool. And it comes in a 2-pack, which I will have it linked down below. These are just, it's awesome, especially for his ears, to be able to clean out his ears. So this is just something that I've been using a ton, and I highly recommend just adding it to your Amazon cart because you're gonna want this. Another little gadget and tip is having a thermometer on hand. I know they say the rectal thermometers are the most accurate. I do have one of those, and I also have the forehead thermometer, which I find the forehead thermometer is not very accurate. I find myself using this just under the armpit thermometer that I had this from myself and my husband. So I recommend just having one of these. If he's having an off day or he's a little fussy or something, I swear I've been using this a ton. Like, do you have a fever? Are you okay? Like, I just want to make sure he doesn't have a temperature. So I've just been sticking this under his arm constantly, and you don't want to be doing that with the up the butt one. That one's like, I don't know. I feel like that's like, if you know your baby's sick, that's like last resort to do that one. And then the forehead thermometer, I have one of them. Like I said, I don't use it anymore because it doesn't read right. I just don't recommend that. So just get yourself a trusty under the arm thermometer that you probably already have in the house because you will need it. Next, this is something that I panic ordered after realizing how much my baby loves them and how easy they are. I went on Amazon after we brought him home from the hospital and got a ton. These are the Halo sleep sacks. These are amazing because they have the Velcro, and if your baby likes to be swaddled, my baby will not sleep unless he is a little tiny burrito, so he loves his swaddles. And one thing I noticed is that babies have that startle reflex, or their arms flail around and stuff, and it wakes them up. And every time he's in like the nicest sleep, and I think he's out for the night or out for his nap, he'll have one of those little reflexes and it'll wake him up and he'll start crying. We have to start all over again. These are perfect. So instead of having to do the whole like swaddle with a regular blanket, you just put them right in here, has the little like tank top thing, zip it up, and then you just swaddle them with the Velcro. Comes in a bunch of different patterns and they're pretty reasonably priced. So love, love, love those, and they come in different sizes as well. Next, I'm sure you guys have seen these all over. These are these high contrast cards for your baby's development for doing tummy time. Just comes with a bunch of different patterns and in colors that they can see as a newborn baby, and my baby especially loves the little mirror here. So these are just fun things that you can do during tummy time and during those wake windows where you don't really know what to do with your baby, but you want to keep them interactive and learning. And tummy time, of course, is great for their strength and keeping their head up. Another toy that my baby has been loving for tummy time is this little caterpillar. It has music that plays on, I shouldn't have done that because now it's not going to stop going, but it has music that plays on the head. Okay, I had to wait for that to stop playing. And then it has like a little teething toy. It's got like the crinkle, and again, it has the mirror that my baby loves. So definitely research some tummy time toys on Amazon because they're a great thing to do during those wake windows. Again, when you don't know what to do with your baby, he's fed, he's changed, he's burped, and like now it's time to keep them entertained. Then lastly, what I wanted to mention is my holy grail thing that I was hoping. Okay, we might have to finish this video out with my little nugget. Say hello. Speaking of things that are holy grail, my last thing I wanted to mention to you guys is get a swing. I heard not every baby likes a swing, but if yours does, I promise it is a lifesaver for something for them to do when you could sit them down. And I swear, he will give me like a good 40 minutes or sometimes even more just sitting there. Just sitting there and literally swinging. He loves it, and he's just so calm just sitting there in his little swing. Yes, they're bulky. Yes, they take up a lot of space. They're not very aesthetic for your house, but I swear your baby will love it. And if he doesn't, there's always all different alternatives for play toys and different stations that they'll like. But I promise, just test out a swing. I have the Graco swing, and he absolutely loves it. He loves staring up at the little stars that go around. And it has music, it has like a vibration, and I absolutely love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have anything and suggestions for babies that you cannot live without, and like your holy grail items that you have been using all the time for your newborns. I would love to hear them. And if you guys found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you did. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Say bye.